name is Alex Strasser. I'm the Director of Construction at CleanSpace. What we've done here is taken a disciplined look at the project and look for areas we can reduce risk and improve overall performance without compromising the intent of the facility. Each of these decisions was made with one objective: reduce risk, improve speed, and ensure the facilities perform as intended. The goal is not just to build a facility, but to ensure it operates exactly as required without introducing downstream issues. This is how we bring control to a project of this complexity. Our responsibility is to deliver a fully aligned execution from design through commissioning, with clear accountability at every stage to ensure the facility performs exactly as intended. The success of this project will be defined by how well we control risk, maintain alignment, and execute without gaps. We are approaching this with disciplined coordination, clear ownership, and focus on delivering a compliant operational facility without surprises.
Hi, I'm Mike Zahorchek. I'm the Senior Safety Manager for your project. At CleanSpace, before we break ground, safety isn't just a checklist, it's the foundation we build everything on. When we stay proactive, identifying hazards early, communicating openly, and holding each other accountable, we don't just protect our team, we deliver the best results on all the projects we work on. By working hand in hand with our trade partners and clients, we build a safety culture that goes beyond just our own people, ensuring everyone on site goes home safe and every project is completed with excellence.
Hi, my name is John Gallagher, Project Manager for CleanSpace. These are not value engineering cuts. These are targeted decisions to remove unnecessary complexity, tighten coordination, and maintain control of the project through construction. This is about building what's required, not overbuilding. We're keeping high-spec materials where they matter the most and simplifying elsewhere. That helps with procurement, installment speed, and long-term maintenance. My focus on this project is maintaining full alignment across scope, schedule, and compliance, so there's no gaps in execution. Every phase is being managed with clear ownership, productive communication, and early identification of risks to ensure we deliver a facility that performs as intended.
My name is Donald Bechtel, Site PM for your project. Apex Trellis Systems. This system simplifies the build significantly instead of coordinating steel, concrete, and decking across multiple trades. We're installing a prefabricated structure that goes in faster and more consistent. It reduces variability in the field and gives us a more accessible platform moving forward. Simplifying the HVAC system removes a lot of coordinating in the field, fewer connections, fewer systems to balance, and more straightforward install. On site, my responsibility is to maintain control of work. That means coordinating trades tightly, enforcing standards, and addressing issues so nothing impacts schedule, quality, or compliance.
My name is Gary Roden. I'm a superintendent with CleanSpace for your project. From a field standpoint, removing below-grade systems eliminates a major source of risk. That means fewer delays, fewer conflicts between the trades, and a smoother path to getting the building complete and ready for validation. Self-performing the piping gives us control. It allows us to move faster, earlier. We're not waiting on a third party. We can sequence the work properly, address the issues in real time, and ensure that installation meets the standard requirement for this type of facility.
Hi, my name is Julie Tirico, and I am Vice President of Pre-Construction for your project. What's real important to me in pre-construction and in this design-build model is making sure that we're in total lockstep with the design team, right? We're working together as one unit right from the start. From pre-construction, we'll be involved right from the beginning of the design to the end. And during that design period, we will start with procurement of long lead items, things that you're going to need for that project, like the air handlers, chillers, boilers, generators, and especially the electrical gear, which will be a long lead. That's very important to us during that pre-con period. This one team working together on the project from design right through until commercialization, we'll be working up front with your operations team to make sure that we're building in the operational efficiencies that you're going to need on day 2. Also during that pre-construction phase, what we'll be doing is trying to generate some excitement in the subcontractor community and start talking to those subs about the project so that we can make sure we're ready to go when we have construction documents. We'll start the procurement process in developing those scopes of work prior to having those construction documents ready to go.
What sets CleanSpace apart from everyone else? Because we're vertically integrated, we're extremely nimble and able to react without layers of red tape. Things like designing a trellis system specifically for your project rather than expensive structural steel. Getting permitting started early with things like early engagement with local officials, permit expediters, and asking for structural and underground permits. Having a pool of 500 safety trained and certified tradespeople available to deploy as needed. These 500 men and women are employed by CleanSpace for CleanSpace projects. We help clients take construction projects from idea to delivery with fewer surprises, tighter cost control, and a much clearer line of accountability. A lot of firms can build. What separates us is how we de-risk the projects we build, our communication with stakeholders, and execution across the entire life cycle of your project, designed through IQ/OQ. Most projects don't fail because people don't know how to build. They struggle because of misalignment between budget and scope, between leadership and field teams, and between expectations and reality. That's where cost creep, schedule slip, and trust erodes. Our approach is designed specifically to eliminate those gaps early and keep them closed. We structure every project with clear ownership at every level. Leadership alignment from day one, so strategy, budget, and expectations are locked in early. Strong oversight to ensure standards, consistency, and accountability across all projects. Dedicated project execution with experienced managers who are focused on delivery, not just coordination. Real-time communication and transparency so nothing sits in a blind spot. What this means: faster decision-making because the right people are engaged early, better cost predictability, and ultimately projects have finished the way they were sold.
Mike Yanuzzi, I am a senior architectural designer.
Kevin Kofke, I'm the VP of Engineering. Our in-house architectural, mechanical, electrical teams will work hand in glove to ensure the room layouts not only look great, but also function in an environmental cleanliness level.
And with all of our disciplines being in-house, we can coordinate very efficiently during the design process while moving quickly into and through the trade coordination process. Our architectural panel system is modular and very repeatable, which makes it easily adaptable to any client floor plan. So our architectural team will help massage the design to a finished product.
While the CleanSpace engineering team will work to simplify and streamline the mechanical design where possible, while maintaining stringent environmental and operational requirements.
CleanSpace, our in-house engineering teams designed to build. Okay, so they're really focused on making sure that that project is going to be engineered on time within budget. We lump sum these projects. We're not just billing hours. That is not of interest to us. We are a lump sum contractor that's focused on total life cycle of the project. So we're making decisions on the project not just when we're out there on the site. We're making those back at engineering based off the project schedule, based off the project quality, based off the project budget. Everything is taken into consideration when we're doing the engineering phase. We utilize BIM for all of our engineering coordination. So every pipe, every fire sprinkler head, every piece of ductwork on this site that you'll see behind me has been laid out virtually before we actually get to the build. So when we come out to build, this thing's straightforward. It's already been built once by an expert, all right? So we know how to do this, we know what to do, and we just come right in and perform. It's not a guessing game. There is no guessing here. Everything's been thought through. So on this project you'll see behind us today, there's actually a filler that has to be brought in. So what we did is we went ahead and looked at it because the filler won't be built by the time we complete this project. We go so quick. So as we build and bring this project to life, we had to do some extra wide doors just to make sure that we were able to get that filler down the line. We're gonna make sure that it can make the turns. So we did all of that tracking on the actual virtual reality plan before we started. So everything's been walked. When that filler shows up and comes through that door that's behind camera here, it's actually just gonna go right in. It's very simple for us. Due to the level of integration between our engineering and our construction teams, and also in line with our material providers, we're able to streamline the entire process. These projects go very rapid. You'd be surprised at what this thing looked like just 6 weeks ago. It was a blank slate. Now we're standing in front of a project that's already started. It's got in-wall rough ends going on. It's got air handlers set up on top. It's got ductwork. This is really a full build here. CleanSpace's full integral approach to design, build, construction management services allows us to change the entire way the industry thinks about sequencing and scheduling. We're working hand in hand with our engineering teams and our design teams and our construction teams all the way through the process. Everybody's lockstep, everybody sits in the same place, we all talk every day, we are all working together. You'll actually see that this team is extremely tight. This is a great example of how we're able to execute things quickly because we already know what each other's thinking. We've done this before. This is not the first time we're doing this. The CleanSpace team has several tricks up our sleeve, and one of those is the trellis system. This system allows you not to have to put in footers, not to have to go pull additional permits, not to have to dig down below the structure. We're building just on grade here, and so that allows you to get going much quicker on the project. You're not wasting time digging, you're not wasting time on that hot form steel, you're not wasting time on that. So as soon as we get the pre-permitting services done, we're taken care of. That's a big focus for us, is being able to carry through that project. We don't want one leak in the chain to be weak. Every single step of this team, every single player on this team is all cohesive. We all work together, we all know to trust each other and to get these jobs done on time, in budget, with the right quality. I'm out here today taking a look at a trellis project. Greg Anderson here is with me. We're taking a look at some of the materials I'm QCing. We're taking a look at some of the site. I wanted to see how this thing's going together. One of the coolest parts about what I'm seeing here today, Greg, is this is exactly the way we designed it. So whenever I was sitting down with the design team, I was going, well, where's that gonna go? Where's that gonna go? Where's that gonna go? It's all here. It's all exactly the way I saw it before. So this is really nice when it comes together like this.
It helps a lot having the details we get from our design team to do what we need to do here on site.
Yeah, so you can see right here, we took a 8-inch stud system all the way down this wall. We were able to incorporate things like return air chases, the columns, the electrical, even some piping utilities over here as well. That's one of the key features of what we're able to do with this trellis system is lay it out functionally with the building, with your process, and make everything marry together. That's all one in-house team that's taking care of that. All right, so we've got some more here. We've got some electrical that's actually dialed in, so everything is coming down from above, right? So we've got everything worked out overhead, so all the ductwork's there, the fire sprinkler piping, the fire alarms, everything's been tailored to this project. So we've completely used the space that we've got above ceiling to take care of all your utility requirements. So Greg, I walked through this site, pre-build. This was probably a couple of months ago, and what I'm seeing right now is fully built out. I mean, what are we lacking here? How much more time do we have to go on this project?
We're doing pretty good. We're on a P6 schedule that we follow with, and we do it on a day-by-day basis on our schedule. And we're right on schedule with this. We're looking at probably another 2 months to be at completion on this project.
That's nice, that's quick. So you started a couple of months ago.
Yes.
You'll be finished in a couple of months. I mean, this is a 4-month build schedule on a full-on, capable, qualified fill suite.
Yeah, the in-house crew that we have for our field teams, they're dynamite. These guys know what they're doing. They come in, they blow it out, and they're done with the project. Move on to the next one.
So we've one-sided this wall at this point. So basically we've got the back side on here. What we're gonna do is drop all of our utilities down. So there's plenty of process utilities that are gonna go in here. They're feeding this fill suite, okay? So we've worked around a building column, and we've also got the utilities dropping down. Once all those are built in place, what we'll do is we'll drop that front wall on as well. So we've got our floor base laid out here. We've got all of our walls ready to hang at this point. We've got our ceiling in. We've got all of our overhead done. What's really cool is seeing this thing come to life. The way this ductwork was dropped was well before they ever had this panel in place. These two are coordinated. What's nice is you can see as you look up, it goes right in the space.
All right, this is an example of our layouts that our men do when they come on site. It'll show the wall itself, where it lays out. You got the doorway, then you got your low wall air return right here. So they have designated spots exactly, they know where everything goes.
All right, so one of the big things that CleanSpace does is we focus on the entire build. So not just taking a look at the architectural systems, we're taking a look at all the mechanical, electrical, plumbing systems as well. I think one of the neat features here is how we've dropped down everything and taken into consideration. This was completely designed, built by CleanSpace. So we worked with the client to get all of their process requirements. You got things like power, you got things like compressed air, you got a nitrogen drop over there. So these are all things that were laid out on paper with the client up front, just to make sure that all those fit and finish, all those elements, all those details were taken care of.
And what my responsibility is on a project here with working with all the MEP trades is we work in conjunction with them. So when we actually do our installation of the metal studs, we make sure they have no obstruction to be able to bring all their things in, all their design, all their fittings, all their J boxes, all their pipes. So they have a quick, easy install, and then we add around that to block anything in we need to block.
All right, so since CleanSpace is a fully integrated company, we've got the design services we mentioned, we've got the construction services, we've also got the validation services. This team and what Greg's able to do out here is follow those validation plans from day one. So we're actually already testing this stuff before it's finally built. What did the team do out here, Greg?
Our guys come in here with the MEP trades, the mechanical, for instance, here. They bring in the ductwork, install the ductwork, they seal the ductwork, and then they pressure test the ductwork, and we do the validation as per what we have for our documentation, what the pressurization is called for. So we note that documentation on every single section. I note that on the drawings, this section here for this documentation, so it's noted as per each section of ductwork as it's installed.
So what's really nice about that is you're not trying to go open up walls at the end. We've already got this taken care of. Everything's documented. We turn over a package at the end of this project that's fully ready for your validation.
What I assume from my responsibility is I make sure I inspect every single damper, make sure that damper is in a fully open and locked position, so when our tab team does come in, it's open for them to start adjusting as needed to balance down airflow as they need to for balancing.
That's one of the keys is we've got folks like Greg on the team that have done this more than once, right? And so he knows exactly what that procedure is.
I'm ready for your project. Let's go.
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 I'm ready for this project.
We're ready for your project. Let's go.
I'm ready for your project. Let's go.
I'm ready for your project. Let's go.